Hey guys, welcome to this week of medical school, and I am in a rush right now. You can see I have my scrubs on. I will be going to do a cardiovascular sim lab right now, and I just finished PBL, and before that we had a required lecture, so I haven't gotten much done today because of all the required events we've had today. I think I've done around 300 Anki cards, and I still have about like 370 more to go to finish the reviews for today, but the sim lab will I think stretch until maybe around 1:45. So I'm gonna go head over there and I will see you guys afterwards. All right guys, just finished the sim session and I will see you guys back at home. All right, so we're back from the cardio sim sessions, and when I went, I didn't really know what to expect, and I had a lot of fun. I didn't expect for everything to be as reflective of what we're learning, and so actually getting to work on a patient case and actually know kind of what you're talking about was actually really cool and rewarding experience. So we went in and we had a hospital. It's basically a simulation. It's all the normal things that you would expect to be at a hospital, like oxygen tanks, EKGs, labs, charts, vitals, any moving part of a hospital that you would think would be there, especially in an emergency setting, was there, all available for us to use if we needed to. And so these two patients came in with a case, and medical students as a team worked together to basically stabilize this patient, treat them, and keep the patient happy. And there are many scenarios that could happen if you give the patient the wrong medication, the wrong treatment, if you're not watching, if you don't stabilize them fast enough, they could die. And so we didn't kill either of our patients. We had two patient scenarios and neither of our patients died. We treated them successfully, so that was really cool to see. We had a EM doctor basically facilitate the session. She was watching us from behind double-sided glass, or one-sided glass, I guess you would say. And she basically came in after each session and we did a debriefing on basically what she does in the emergency room. The stuff we're learning, it's real life stuff, so that is really awesome. I have some more Anki cards to get done because today's been so busy. It is currently around 2:50, about to be 3. So I do need to get those Anki cards done, and I have a few more videos I need to watch, and it's about to be test week, so we gotta get moving. Hey guys, so it is Tuesday and I got my Anki reviews done a little bit later than I would like to because usually Tuesdays are fairly slow for me. I don't know why, especially in the morning. However, if you did see the last clip, you could see that my schedule is set. I'm gonna be watching a few more videos and then I'm gonna be doing the Anki for those. And there are a few cards in first aid that aren't really discussed in Pathoma or Boards and Beyond or Sketchy or things like that. So I'm gonna go look at those first aid topics, learn them, and then do the Anki for that. And then in no particular order, even though I did have it on the schedule in a certain order, I might switch it up. I'm gonna be doing some review, start picking up and getting ready for the exam, just going over past topics I've learned that I've may have forgotten or were hard for me. I'm gonna do that for about an hour, I think, today. I also need to work on the research I'm doing. But the reason I need to finish up and close up on any new material today is because tomorrow we're gonna start our First Aid RX question bank for this cardiovascular exam. So today's an important day. Make sure I can get everything in so that we can kick off tomorrow on the right foot. Currently making some brunch. All right, super excited because I have finished the last video for this block. At this point, I'm just going to start reviewing because I think it's about time to start doing so, and hopefully we can get a good amount of reviewing in. Next, I'm gonna be looking at some smooth muscle pharmacology, look at a lot of the drugs that act on smooth muscle. Then after that, we're gonna do some quick review over cardiac embryo, like aortic arches and things like that, and we are gonna do some more just like peer review, and we are pretty much done for the night. And then I'm gonna prepare for PBL tomorrow and do some work on my research. All right, now it's time to prep for PBL. Right now I'm eating dinner and working on my research. Hey guys, it is, what is today? It's Wednesday, and I'm super excited because I actually got out of my bed within 5 minutes of my alarm going off. which has not been happening for the past like 2 weeks. And if you've seen from an older video, that was one of my New Year's resolutions, to get out of bed faster. But ever since that winter storm happened, it has not been a thing. So got out of bed, finished Anki actually before PBL, which I haven't also done since like the first PBL. So today's been going well so far. It's so important for me to finish at least most of Anki before PBL, because PBL kind of drains me because it is 2 hours long of just problem solving and interacting and thinking. And so after that, I really don't want to do any Anki. But I finished it, so now I can get lunch, grab whatever motivation I have after that, and then start doing some USMLE RX questions. We're starting practice questions for the upcoming exam, which are obviously super important to make sure you're getting in the groove of identifying different things and question stems and things like that. I haven't made a schedule for taking the practice questions or what I'm going to quite do for that, but hopefully it's going to be fairly similar to what happened for the first module exam in my hematology and pathology module. All right, I'm hungry. I will see you guys soon. Alright, so I finished about 10 practice questions. I decided to go work out, and I did make a list like last module of things that I need to review. So before I worked out, I had about 5 things I wanted to look over. So now that I'm back from the workout, I'm gonna take a look again at those 5 things, review it. If I feel good about it, I'm gonna move on to another set of practice questions. Infant is born. Infant has cataracts. Infant also has signs of hepatosplenomegaly. Detects a continuous murmur while auscultating the heart, just inferior to the left clavicle, so it sounds like it could be a PDA. The mom did not drink alcohol or use any drugs. However, she did have a rash, aching joints. This is rubella, congenital rubella for sure. Let's see. So, which of the following abnormalities is most likely in this patient? Deafness or problems with hearing and cataracts. And one of the answer choices has something to do with hearing, sensory nerve hearing loss, something to do with that. That is correct. 71% of people got that answer correct that I just kind of randomly reasoned out, if that gives you reference. So it was a fairly easy question. There were a lot of buzzwords in there. Alright guys, so I did more practice questions than I originally scheduled for today, and for that reason, I'm convincing myself I deserve canes and to stop at 8:51, which it is right now. I could do more reviewing, get more of that done, but I feel like my head is just kind of steaming right now. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night and go through with the canes. That'll be all. Awesome, thank you. Alright guys, it is Thursday and I finished my Anki for today. We had no required school events today. We still have lectures going on. I am going to be doing some more practice questions today, but something I didn't do as well in the HIP module is that I focused way too much on only the topics that were being tested in the practice questions. And yes, that's probably what you should be spending most of your time on, but I also need to shift some of my attention to things it's not testing, just to make sure I'm more well-rounded. So I'm gonna head to the coffee shop and do that, and I'll see you guys there. Alright, good morning guys, it's 7 a.m. Friday morning, and I hope to get a lot of work done today because I'm trying to finish by at least around 5 p.m. Today I'm going to take you guys through basically what I'm going to schedule for today since it's so busy, so you can get an idea of what I'm doing hour by hour on a normal test week day, I guess you could say. So we're going to start off with a cup of coffee, and then we're going to get started with some Anki. The reviews should be around 600 cards.
Yep, so I have about 605 review cards and 39 new cards to go over today.
Alright guys, so after finishing Anki and lunch, the plan is to basically do about 30 to 40 questions. I'll do 10 question chunks at a time, and then after those 10 questions, I'll do some review for those specific questions. And then I'll also do 3 pages of first aid, because what I did was basically the cardio version of first aid is not that long, so I can pretty much get through reading it and doing reviews of it. As you can see, I've already done some reading of it and have some annotations. But based off of where I'm at right now, if I do 9 pages a day, I should be done with that 2 days before the exam so that I can go through my board and beyond notes and stuff like that. So I'm basically doing practice questions, review the topics for those questions, 3 pages of first aid, more practice questions. So I'm gonna loop through that at least 3 times. I might do maybe 40 questions and do one more set. However, it is Friday, so if I don't get the 40 done, I'll be okay with that. That's kind of my reach for the stars goal, but my more practical goal right now is 30. If I get done with that, I will be happy today. And I cut myself a little slack on Fridays. It's half days for me. Alright guys, I've finished the day, ending Friday, and thank you guys for joining me on this week. I will see all of you on the very next episode of MedHead, which should be test week. Alright, see you guys then.